Hey guys, Trent Warner here, Monopoly Builder, coming to you with the solution for building Google Places. Let's just start from a open browser and type in google.com/places and hit enter. You guys have seen those red balloons. See how the red balloons on the right hand side there? Those red balloons are actually business locations. When people search for certain things in Google, they actually give you geographic locations, places that are close to you that you can do business with and interact with, and people like that. So let's just get started and let's set you up. So put in get started there, sign into your Google, your Gmail account. Now under your Gmail account, you could have multiple locations, but we're just going to set one up, and then you guys can do whatever you want with setting up some other ones. The thing we need to remember is they're going to send a card to kick this thing off to the location or the address that you use. So you need to make sure it's the right address. When you first sign into Google or into Google Places here, what they're going to do is they're going to do a phone number search to try to find your business. Okay. In this case, Bill didn't find it. Okay. But what we want to do is, the formula for this is typically they're going to know your brokerage. So what you want to do is you want to put your name and your designation, realtor, at whatever your brokers, that's the formula right there. William Scherpenberg, realtor at Remax, or whatever your name is, realtor at wherever. Okay, put the address, the location where you're going to have the card sent to, which is going to be your office location. Put your city in. Put in this real city. Okay. It's going to start honing down to where you're at. Put your email address in because that's how they're going to message to you when someone wants to get a hold of you. You want to put your website in so they can click on your website and transact with you or find more information out about you. Generate leads. So that needs to be your transaction spot. Okay. And then you want to put a brief description of your company and what services you provide. The next thing is categories. This is very important. What you need to do is you need to find 5 categories that match what you do. I recommend that you put in real estate, and it'll start pulling up all the different categories that Google recognizes. Real estate agency, real estate consultant, real estate developer. Like there's a rental real estate in here. You probably want to click appraiser because you're going to do CMAs. And people are going to call when they want to list their properties. Or they're getting divorced and they want to find out what their value is. Okay, so you want to make sure you have all the 5 categories in there because that's how people find you. That's very important. Now here's this thing that you want people to know that you will go out to their place and do business with them. There's 2 ways you can approach this. One is a radius approach, where you can put in distance from your one location, or you can actually put in the zip codes. So let's put in Mason 45040, click add, and it'll give you Mason. Now let's put in 45249, which is right below Mason, and that'll add like Sims Township area. There you go. And it keeps growing your area. So then you might want to put in 45202, which is downtown Cincinnati, and it should run right down 71 corridor. Exactly. There you go. So that might be the area that you focus in that you want to come up on. So that's how you can do that if you don't want the whole radius area of Cincinnati. So the next thing is you want to do your hours. You have to put your hours open because if someone clicks on this thing and they have no hours, they don't know if they can call you or not or contact you or not. So you want to put your business hours in here and tell people when you're open. Don't look like you're closed. Okay, next thing is you want to go down and do your payment options, which would be cash, mortgages, whatever. Click the ones that apply to you. And then go through that one. Next, these are very important. You need to make sure at a minimum on the photos section you have a photo of yourself and you have a photo of your logo at a minimum. I recommend that you put a couple houses in there, maybe if you sell condos, if you sell single-family residence, if you do investment properties, I would put those 3 things in maybe an apartment building, a single-family residence, and a condo, along with your photo and your logo. So you're going to put those in there. You can have 10 images, so do that. Just think about what you want people to think of you when they do it. Okay, next thing is videos. And I know if you're in our group, you've shot videos. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to just go to YouTube. And what we want to do is we want to type in Lynn Murphy Dickershite. Or just type in the name of your video if you have any videos in there. There you go. This is a video that we just shot this week. It's Lynn Murphy Dickershite, buyer pre-close. Okay, you're going to click on that. You're going to find your video on YouTube. You're going to go to it, and you're going to stop it before it gets real loud. Okay, and what you're going to do is you want to click on share. Okay, when you click on share, it's going to give you all the information of how you can cut and paste it. Do not use this code that pops up. Click the show options right to the right of there you go. Because you need what is called the long link. Click on that and also click HD link. There you go. Now it'll give you the HD. So now that all of that stuff, copy that. Okay, now go back to your Google Places, paste it in there. Add. Okay, so it added your one video in there. Okay, we're going to go down. There's your video. It's uploaded and ready to roll, and that is big points with Google that you're putting your YouTube videos in there. So you want to make sure that you have 5 videos put in there. Okay, now, add details is one of the last things we do here. So what we want to do is we want to put details in around, and what this needs to be is it needs to be your keywords that people are going to use to find you. In other words, the things that people search for on the internet to find your houses. In other words, you're going to want to put in things like the school district that you sell in, Mason City Schools. Then hit tab, and you go to the next thing, and we'll do the neighborhood that you want to, let's put in all the neighborhoods that apply to Mason. So you might want to do Village Lakes, which is a mixed use. There's condos, single family residence, so you put in Village Lakes. Okay, and then you do add another right below that, and you just keep going. You put in 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, anything that. The best way to think of this and make sure you get this right is to actually go over and take a look at how you would do a search on MLS or Trillia or Zillow. All the questions that Trillia and Zillow would ask, you want to have a keyword in here: bedrooms, school districts, bathrooms, price ranges, that type of stuff needs to be in here. Okay. 100% financing, those type of things. Make sure you all put REO, foreclosure, HUD properties, because those are the hot topics nowadays. And you can keep going and going and going, and you can have a mile-long list of these things. So whenever you think of something you want to put in here, put it in, and what you'll see is right over here on the right-hand side, it just builds that list out. And what that is that's your keyword list. So when someone goes into Google and they type in REO Mason, Ohio, or REOs in Mason City Schools, your Google place is going to pop up for that. So that's just your keywords, and I can work with you guys on that if you want, but we can work through all those keywords. But think of it as if someone's going to go online and search for a property, what are they going to search for? You need to have that word in there. Okay. You've got it pretty much built out. So now you're going to hit submit. And you're going to get this verification. Now, this is going to come to your office, so you need to make sure that you have your name on it, and it's going to take about 2 to 3 weeks for this to come to your office. Everything doesn't have to be perfect on the right hand side because this thing won't post until you get this postcard it's telling you you're going to get. You're going to get a postcard in the mail. It looks like junk mail, so you got to make sure that they don't throw it away on you. If you don't get it in 3 weeks, you need to come back in here and have them send it to you again. But anyways, you're going to get this postcard, and it's going to have your ID number on it. Okay? So, Bill, go ahead and just click on Finish, and it's going to start the process of them sending out that card. This is what the card looks like. Bill, you just verify all the information, make sure all that's right, and that's it. You've got your Google Places set up. Now it's going to take 3 weeks for it to publish, and it won't publish until you get this card. So, key to this all is a geographic location, and you being, when someone does a search for an area, they find you, and Google loves this Places thing. It pushes it right at the top, right under the paid advertisements. So, this is Trent Warner, Monopoly Builder, informing you about Google Places and the strategy to enter your local marketplace and farm to get your next client. Make it a great day, and I'll speak to you soon.